Hello and welcome to Tipsy VP episode 28th June 2019, a weekly show where we share tips and tricks on how to improve your social media. Tipsy VP is brought to you by Virtual Peddlers Marketing, the digital marketing agency that helps small businesses go digital. My name is Sean.
And I'm JK.
This week's weekly Tipsy, how to create a buzz for new products on social media. A good and memorable hype around the activation of a product is important, else nobody will know you have launched anything. But with all the bottomless noise on social media today, it's very difficult to get it out effectively. For best effectiveness of a product launch, we highly advise hiring an external marketing team if you don't have a strong internal one already. Product launches are very complicated business and you will want everything to run like clockwork without worries.
Mm-hmm. Or at least outsource the worry to other people.
Yeah, outsource the worry to other people. So here are the tips we compile on how to create a buzz.
Mm-hmm.
The first is focus on the people, not the product. People do not buy products. We have to remember this. They buy what values the product can give them.
Mm-hmm.
Identify the value and that led you to create this product and connect it with your audience on a personal level. For example, people don't buy a Louis Vuitton because they are a very nice bag. Some of the bags have the most ugliest design ever, but people buy it because of how it makes them look in the eyes of their friends, people they don't like, people they want to impress, and the general public.
Social pressures.
Social pressures.
Alright, next up, share teasers. A good marketing effort starts months before the product's introduction. Teasers help generate curiosity, which gets people wanting to know more. But keep in mind that teaser mysteries must be revealed eventually, else your audience will be unhappy with your storytelling. Yeah.
Imagine if you have a teaser without a review.
And they're like, what? It's like giving you a movie trailer and then the movie's not out.
Yeah. Or it gives you a movie trailer and the movie will never come out.
And you're like, what the hell?
Yeah. But I do agree that teasers are very important because it generates the hype, the mystery, the curiosity. There was one very, very successful teaser marketing that was created by Guinness, I think.
Okay.
Let me just do it quickly. Oh no, it's a Guinness beer.
You got it?
They have this Guinness beers marketing, right? Which is who is that person's name?
Oh, okay, got it.
What is it really?
I can't remember really.
I don't remember. But anyway, there was a marketing campaign where I think it was Guinness. They were asking this question: who is this person? Like this person being the person's name. Who is this person? Who is this person? So everybody was wondering like, who the hell is that person?
Yeah.
What the hell is that person, right? So there are ads going around. There are a lot of guerrilla ads as well where they would stick stickers on the walls of highways, on roads, below the flyovers and everything with a question mark. Yeah. And then after that, they went on to reveal the person itself being, it was kind of like an influencer for Guinness. And it was a runaway success. And that proves that teasers work really well before a product launch campaign.
Correct. It's sort of like it gives you the skill set to tease the market and get people's attention.
Yeah, get attention to ask questions.
Yeah, it's okay if they circulate things. That's what you want them to speculate about.
Yeah.
So because people like drama.
Yeah, they like drama.
So yeah, teaser is a very good way to stir drama.
Yeah.
So do that.
Next up, create branded hashtags. Branded hashtags work really well when implemented properly. This includes having an easy to read hashtag that doesn't also have a bad Urban Dictionary meaning. I think we talked about this before.
Yep.
Dorothy Perkins had I love DP, which also means something else if you check Urban Dictionary.
Or our dictionary.
Yeah. couple a few branded hashtags with more generic hashtags because people will usually look for generic ones instead of fancy branded ones. This is also important because we had a client who would consistently fill 10 to 20 hashtags per post and all of them are branded hashtags and none of them are generic. And if you have someone who has no idea what your product is and what feature your product carries, they would not look for a hashtag.
Correct.
Like for example, if a person who is looking for a bag, just any backpack, they will not go online and check and look for Herschel backpacks.
Yeah, correct.
They will only look for Herschel backpacks if they already know what brand they want to look for and they want to know where to buy it.
Yeah, correct.
If they are still scouting out for for bags, they will probably look for like hashtags like backpacks.
More generic
words. And you always need to couple branded hashtags with generic hashtags.
Correct, yeah. Like you definitely, like 5 years ago, if I asked you to hashtag Daboba, you probably don't even know what
Exactly.
Daboba.
What is Daboba?
But CrossFit, like
Yeah, exactly.
What feet?
yeah, exactly. Right? It's like, but if you go like Fitness Malaysia or fitness,
Milk
sports,
tea.
milk tea, then you put a boba next to the milk tea, like hashtag milk tea, hashtag boba. Then it becomes like the boba is a branded one, milk tea is a generic one. Then people will know, okay, this means this.
Yeah, or just, it's okay. For business owner, if you can't make up your mind, just put both.
Yeah, just put both.
Yeah.
It's good to put both, but it's not good to just put the branded one instead of the generic one because nobody will know how to find the branded one if they don't know who you are.
Alright, next up, create a lot of content. Start blogging and creating videos and images for consistent and continual posting. And put a little money into every post to get more reach. This helps to keep reminding people about your upcoming product. Talk about existing market difficulties experienced by your audience. Give an imaginary future where this problem is solved with a product. Depending on the type of product you are launching, you can either get down and dirty with details or keep them emotional and simple. All the content messages should also be repurposed for individual social media platform for maximum effectiveness, instead of just cross-posting. This is because each platforms work differently.
So this is the part where you just get down and dirty and just go create a lot of content and make sure people keep seeing it. And it has to be a new content every time they see it. And they keep reminded of the brand again and again before your product even launches.
Yeah, because social media, it's quite competitive in terms of visibility.
Yes.
Yeah, so you have to be, your frequency has to go up.
Yeah, and you can say, I can create one content and I can keep posting again. But it doesn't work because once someone sees it the first time, it becomes less effective the second time and they won't see it again the third time.
Yeah,
so you need to keep creating content.
Yeah, it's the same concept of why celebrities change their hair.
Yeah, exactly.
Just think of that way.
Yeah, and they don't wear the same dress to the
gala.
To the gala.
Right. So next up,
employ influencers. Find a group of influencers that will help you tease out your product ahead of your launch. Align the message with your marketing direction and time it well so the hype is peaked just before the launch. Social media is a world where influencers work a lot better than brands. So get a bunch of influencers that align with your brand product or your product and your industry and your community. Get them to come out and talk about it, and they will be able to reach out to their own groups of friends and their own groups of followers. And I think it proves to be a lot more effective than just you talking.
Correct, yeah, because in the end of the day, all the list of marketing technique, right? In the end of the day, word of mouth is still the strongest as compared to other
Yes. Yep.
So yeah, please leverage on that. Next up, turning product launch into an event. If you have the budget, turn it into an event where you invite media. You can also get your influencer to bring their friends and followers. Media generates press coverage the day after, and influencers bring a wow factor that official media cannot provide. Yes, correct. It's
like the final step the final step of all the hype you create, right?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to know what it is. Everybody wants to know where to get information on it. And boom, you create a nice little event, invite everybody in, make it a special event, limited seats available. So it's very exclusive. And influencers can bring their friends. So influencers will be like, oh, I have 10 tickets to bring to this place.
Correct.
And only 10 people can come. Then they can run their own little games or contests or whatever.
The influencer will be watching the premium.
Yeah, right.
The pre-event.
Yeah, exactly. Then they'll be a part of the pre-event. It'd be nicer if the influencers can actually be a part of the launch itself on stage.
Correct.
So you ride on the entire hype. I think it will be an amazing build up to it.
Correct. It's just, okay, think about it this way, like the recent, I think one of the best product launch would be the Endgame movie. How they build it to that and how they even create an event, using the influencer, or for their case, it's their actor to be the influencer.
Yeah.
Which is a very smart move to end the game.
Actually, if you think about it, right, the Endgame movie, all the movies that precede the Endgame, that came before the Endgame, were actually teasers for the Endgame.
Yes. It's a very long teaser.
It was it was a decade long teaser, but the stronger the teaser, the stronger the launch itself.
Correct. So that's why the whole global it's crazy about the Endgame.
Yeah.
So don't be a Dark Phoenix.
Oops. Wow, that was quite a burn.
Burn.
All right, so let's sum up this week's Weekly Tipsy. How to create a buzz for new products on social media. Number 1, focus on the people, not the product. Number 2, share teasers. Number 3, create branded hashtags, but also pair them with generic hashtags so people can find them. Number 4, create a lot of content, not the same ones. Keep posting a lot of content over throughout the entire pre-launch. And then employ influencers so they can help you reach out better to their groups of people and followers than you can ever be. And the last one, finish up with a massive bang by turning product launch into an event. Invite the media, invite the press, invite the influencers, come here, have a feel of a day, and it will be the best finish to a product launch that you can have. Okay. Tipsy VP podcast is a part of Social Media Weekly and is available on Anchor FM, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more. Our full videos are available on YouTube, and we post bits and clips on Instagram and Facebook. This is Tipsy VP podcast episode 28, June 2019. My name is Sean.
And I'm JK.
Au revoir.
Sayonara.